Well, thank you so much for this question. And once again, thanks for having all of us, myself and my team, and by extension, the National Hospital in this year's studio. Yeah, the key takeaways. Yeah, you see, just like when you invited me here the last time I was in this studio, I told you, I believe that Nigeria, for us to get things right, we need to have a plan. We are used to just coming, doing things off head and not really plan. By the time you start executing what's only in your mind, you won't last in this place, that place forever. And you get overtaken by routine every single day as a CEO, as a leader of any organization. So you will easily falter and get out of path. So lose your trajectory or lose focus. So, but when you have a plan that you would go, that starts as a roadmap, it's easier for you to really keep focus. That's one. Two, even if you are gone, maybe your tenure ends or some certain natural things happen, there can be continuity. So this is a system, not an individual. So that's the essence. So as soon as I came, I asked, is there a master plan for me to fall back onto? There was none. There was never a master plan in the National Hospital. So that's when I thought, sorry, not a master plan, a strategic plan. So that's when I thought it's important that we hire a professional to really get things right. And I'm very impressed. When we presented that, my whole management team was so all for it. So all for it. So they gave me a lot of support. We were able to get a very good company, an indigenous Nigerian company. We wanted to make sure that it's an indigenous company that will execute this. We can do it. Nigerians have all it takes to do the best thing that you can ever get. So we got them, and then we were really very happy with the way they handled things. They were very, very scientific about it. When they came to really interview people and get their data, you can't imagine that the whole of National FCT, they compartmentalized and sent their people to those communities to have some data regarding National Hospital. They interviewed people individually. So once all this data is, gets put together, looking at all other factors, they will then they're about now to give us all the compendium on how to go about it. But before then, I already have my own plans that they have all incorporated into their own strategic plan. One is, the most important thing is that, one, National Hospital has to be completely patient-centered. The hero and the person that we should all focus on is that client, that patient. So that's one. Two, we need to take National Hospital to the level that its mandate, the original mandate, has set it to be, and that is to be the apex hospital in West African sub-region. That takes a lot. It takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of funding, and a lot of resources. So, and amongst this, some of the things that I want to really pursue, besides welfare of my staff, is also to source for funding, and then there are 3 to 4 main projects that I want to execute within this little time that I have left. One is to have a presidential wing. And my reason for having that, okay, let me list them first. Presidential wing, to have a neurosciences institute, and to have modular clinic, modular theater. And then as of today, we don't have a permanent administrative block. We are just living on a borrowed space. So these are the 4 main projects I want to do. And I will give you some of the reasons why I've chosen those things that I think are very important, not only to Nigeria, but to the whole sub-region of West Africa or Sub-Saharan Africa. For the presidential wing, Nigeria or Abuja hosts every single day leaders of missions.
Well, you have a VIP wing.
Yes, VIP wing is not good enough for some certain caliber of people.
Well, with this segregation, do you think that the average Nigerian, which this hospital was set to attend to, would get adequate care?
Yes. The Aboriginal hospital still exists. It's not gone. It's just a section that you are going to keep For instance, now you can imagine now if, for instance, a leader of a country comes during speech slumps, which hospital do you think here in Abuja or in Nigeria that you'd be comfortably be able to take him to?
So are you
Ideally,
saying the
should be
VIP
national
wing is
hospital.
not enough
It's
for
not,
that?
I am telling you, it is not completely good enough for, maybe it may be good for me, but it may not be good for the president of a certain country. It's not good enough. We should do things that are world standard,
But you know,
not just a certain standard.
there are